Good day, students. Welcome to your science class. Today we will learn chapter number 16, Water, a Precious Resource. You all are aware that 22nd March is celebrated as the World Water Day. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, and that is why our planet Earth is called a blue planet. Year 2003 was observed as the International Year of Fresh Water to make people aware of this diminishing natural resource. No wonder we celebrate Water Day every year to attract the attention of everybody towards the importance of conserving water. The amount of water recommended by the United Nations for drinking, washing, cooking and maintaining proper hygiene is minimum of 50 liters per person per day. This amount is about 2.5 liter bucket of water per person per day. Let us perform one small activity to estimate roughly the relative amount of water available in some of these resources. Now assume that this water represents all the water present on the earth. Then the water in this bar mark will represent the total fresh water on the earth. And the water in this glass is the measure of a usable water present as groundwater. And finally, this water in the spoon will represent all the water present in the lakes and rivers in the world. We know that water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gases. The solid form, snow and ice, is present as ice caps at the poles of the earth and snow-covered mountains and glaciers. The liquid water is present in ocean, lakes, river and even underground. The gaseous form is the water vapor present in the air around us. The continuous circulation of water from the Earth's surface to atmosphere and from the atmosphere back to the Earth is called water cycle in nature. Water is present on the Earth in rivers, lakes, ponds, oceans and soils. Some water is also present under the ground. Heat from the sun evaporates water from lakes, rivers, ponds and soil to form water vapor. This water vapor goes into the air. The plant and the trees absorb water from the soil through their roots. The plants and the trees lose water as a water vapor by the process of transpiration through their leaves. This water vapor also goes up into the air. The air containing water vapor is heated by the sun. So when the air containing water vapor rises to high altitude, the water vapor present in it gets cooled. The water vapor condenses to form tiny droplets of water. Now these tiny droplets of water forms cloud in the sky. The tiny droplets of water in the clouds join together to form a bigger drops of water. These drops of water fall down on the earth in the form of rain or snow. Water formed by the melting of snow and some of the rainwater flows into the river and finally into oceans. The rainwater also fills the lakes and ponds and gets absorbed by the soil. So the process of seeping water into the underground is known as infiltration. Some of the rainwater also seeps through the soil and goes under the ground. The occurrence of the water cycle in the nature is a continuous process. Level below the surface of the ground where water can be found is called as water table. And the groundwater which is stored between the layers of hard rock below the water table are known as aquifer. Water drawn from the ground gets replenished by seepage of rainwater. The water table does not get affected as long as we draw as much as water is replenished by natural processes. However, water table may go down if water is not sufficiently replenished. This may happen due to many reasons. Now let us see these reasons one by one. Increasing population. Increasing population creates demand for construction of houses, shops, offices, roads, and pavements. This decreases the open areas like parks and playgrounds. This in turn decreases the seepage of rainwater into the ground. Moreover, a huge amount of water is required for the construction work. Often the groundwater is used for this purpose. So on the one hand we are consuming more groundwater and on the other hand we are allowing lesser water to seep into the ground. This results in the depletion of water table. Increasing industries. Water is used by all the industries. Almost everything that we use needs water somewhere in its production process. The number of industries is increasing continuously. Water used by most of the industries is drawn from the ground. This results in the depletion of water table. Agricultural activities. A majority of farmers in India depend upon rains for irrigating their crops. Irrigation systems such as canal are there only in the few places. Even these systems may suffer from lack of water due to erratic waterfall. Therefore, farmers have to use groundwater for irrigation. Population pressure on agriculture forces increasing use of groundwater day by day. This results in the depletion of water table. Water management. In the previous classes, you may have learned that in many places a regular supply of water is provided by a well-planned pipe system. When the civic authorities supply water through the pipes, not all of it may reach the destination. You might have seen water supply pipes leaking and a lot of water gushing out of the pipes. It is the responsibility of civic authorities to prevent such wastage of precious water. Mismanagement of wastewater may take place at the level of individuals also. All of us knowingly or unknowingly waste water while brushing teeth, shaving, bathing, and during many other activities. Leaking of taps is another source of huge waste of water. We waste water as if we don't need it for the next time. We have seen most of the water that we get in the rain just flows away. This is a waste of precious natural resource. The rainwater can be used to recharge the groundwater. This is referred to as water harvesting or rainwater harvesting, which you must have learned in your previous classes. We have at many places in India an age-old practice of water storage and water recharge like the Bawris. Bawri was a traditional way of collecting water. A farmer using water in the field can also use water economically. You must have heard about drip irrigation. This is the technique of watering plants by making use of narrow tubing which deliver water directly at the base of the plant. There are a number of ways which you can adopt to minimize the wastage of water. Here we have listed some. Do not leave taps running while brushing teeth or washing clothes. Repair the leaking taps and pipes at the earliest. And recycle the polluted water and use it for irrigation or watering plants. Here we come to the end of this chapter. I hope, dear students, you have understood this topic. If you have any queries or any difficulties, then you may contact me. Thank you.